And now, coming to you live from the tri-state area and San Francisco, California, it's the best part of Wednesday, Waffle Box, with your hosts, Mike Fish and Kush Hayes.
Ooh, welcome to Waffle Box Podcast, where we talk about anything, everything, and nothing all at the same time. Coming up on episode 208, Leonardo DiCaprio returns to the movie reviews section. We're talking about scary squirrels, and we're also talking about butt stuff.
You have my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
And much, much, much more. I am Mike Fish, and I am joined, as always, by the main man from San Fran, your town's been in the news a lot lately. Anyway, It's Mr. Kush Hayes. Kush, how you doing, buddy?
Kush Hayes here. What's good, y'all? The Waffle Box, the original Waffle Box, episode 208 of the Waffle Box. You accept no substitutions because it is the best part of Wednesday. Coming to all the way from the future home of Super Bowl 60, 17 short weeks with a halftime by Mr. Bad Bunny.
Oh, the naughty rabbit's out.
They love us because we do this, and we do this because we love you. Mike Fish, how are you doing today, man?
I feel like I say this every week because I'm getting old. I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
I'm a
I get
sleepy little sausage. But other than that, work's not too bad. What's your thoughts, huh? The old controversy, because there's always every time something gets announced, someone gets upset on the interwebs. Bad Bunny,
So
Super Bowl halftime. Whoa.
Are people mad about this?
I don't even understand what he's saying.
No.
He speaks
I'm
Spanish.
excited. I don't know one Bad Bunny song, and now I will get to hear it in 17 short weeks.
I remember him performing. He performed like a little medley at the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary music thingy. Didn't understand what he said,
Okay.
but he had vibes. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
And that's a beautiful thing about music. You don't have to necessarily understand. I listen to Japanese metal. I have no fucking idea what the guys are saying, but it fucking slaps. That's what I'm saying.
Same thing. Like I listen to Filipino ballads. Morissette Amon. What an angel.
You can't be
Unless if she's not covering an American song, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. But I usually get a pretty good idea.
Are you familiar with? Let me look this up. I had it saved on my Shazams. A band called. Never mind. It's going to take me too long to find, so fuck it. But I was listening to like a Filipino playlist.
Okay.
And there's this one song, for whatever reason, it was like maybe whoever came up with this playlist like really fucking liked this song. So it'd be like 4 songs and then this song, another 4 songs, back to that song, another 4 songs. But it was like really fucking catchy. I really wish I could remember what it was fucking called now. But me
too. I'm very, very interested. I don't know.
Can't beat a bit of a, because I feel sometimes maybe if you can't understand the words, obviously, I like to connect with the lyrics. I like to feel profound and feel like, oh wow, this person is really meaning this shit. But also sometimes when you can't understand the lyrics, you just connect with the vibe, connect with the beat, and you just move a little bit more, I feel. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm going to be dancing my ass off to the halftime show at Super Bowl, whatever the fuck number it is now.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope he does a Lucha Libre match in the middle of
Oh, WWE legend.
just a little 3-minute bout. Well, does a Hurricanrana? Give me one Hurricanrana, Bad Bunny. And
Puerto Rican Destroyer.
Best halftime show ever. Sure, whatever that is. Yeah.
Well, it's Canadian Destroyer, but he's Puerto Rican, so
Gotcha.
figured out. We'll flip the script. What else have you been up to? Huh? This crazy wacky world.
Just finished out the 2025 season of the San Francisco Giants regular season.
And they fired their head coach or whatever, their manager, whatever the fuck it's called.
They fired their head coach today, or yesterday, I guess. I'm a little sad about that, but this is the business, and I'm sure he understands, and he'll bounce back and find another spot. But yeah, we swept whoever. The Rockies. But the Rockies were in 4th place, and they had already been eliminated too, and everyone was just kind of like, you
It was
know,
basically
I'm
like
glad
an
we won, but at the same
exhibition.
time, I was just like, no, let's just make the game shorter, guys. I got to go home. Daddy needs to go home. But I had a great season. It was a great summer. I feel like my craft is a lot better. I feel like I made some new friends,
Oh,
and I feel like I feel like I'm a better person for the experience.
oh, heart. Is that what the kids do? I don't know.
That is what they do. They do something like this. Oh, oh.
Oh, then like really weird ones. They like, do some weird shit with their fucking fingers to put the heart thing. I don't know, man. It's just they're just trying
Maybe
to make
this
it more
nonsense.
complicated. I don't know.
Hmm.
Just be like, proud of you, buddy. Yeah, this podcast releases on Wednesday, so by this point, the Yankees will either be one up or one down against the Boston Red Sox in the wild card series. Oh, I'm ready for my heart to be broken again,
Oh my
Kush.
God, the Yanks and the Red Sox. Okay,
Yep.
that's there's gonna be blood in the streets, regardless of what happens.
And the way the new format is, it's
That
like
I think
best
is
of
the second
three.
longest rivalry next to the Giants. Sorry, we spoke over each other there. What
It's all
were
good,
we
buddy.
saying?
It's all good. We sound amazing in sync, so the
Yeah,
listener
it wasn't
benefit
bad,
from
right? It
that.
was a nice monotone.
All we need is one more person. We can get a really good. No, we need two more to be the barbershop quartet. Quartet's four people, but
Hmm. We can be a barbershop trio. I can still
well,
ba ba boom, ba
my
ba ba
baby
ba
left
boom,
me, and then I
ba
cut
ba
her
ba ba boom,
hair, cause I'm a barber,
ba ba
barber.
ba ba boom.
So the barbershop
Yeah.
trios, do they
All right,
work at the
we'll get
barbershop or do
there.
they
We'll
just
get there.
sing at the barbershop? How's that work?
It's a great question. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know.
If you do know, let us know. Info wafflebox
I
at
always thought it had
gmail.com.
something to do with the stripe vest that they wear,
Oh,
which is reminiscent of a barbershop pole. I
yeah.
also don't know why the barbershop pole always has the spiral on it, but it did. I don't think they do anymore.
I think maybe like the original barber that came up with that really liked strippers, but they also liked
Hmm.
candy canes. So they kind of
Mm.
merged their two loves together to create.
Well, if it'd be very, despite the fact that Carol Dodo is supposed to be the first topless stripper in the world in 1960 something or other. Barbershop Quartet goes
Legend.
way back. So, but even if there are strippers in that era, there's definitely no stripper pole. So I think we can
Wait, so it wasn't until
candy
like
canes
this,
though, maybe.
it wasn't until the 60s that the first woman got topless in public for money?
I mean, one could make the argument as long as women have been putting on clothes, men have been trying to talk them out of it. But yes, the first stripper is Carol Doda out of San Francisco's SF
Okay.
Condor. In Broadway on Broadway in North Beach, and yeah, it wasn't a strip club. It was just a jazz club. You know, you'd take your best girl there, and you'd have this new drink called a martini, and then you'd listen to a jazz band, or you'd listen to the newest comedy or comic at that time. And there's a documentary out. I want to say we did a review for it. Maybe we didn't, but I feel like we've talked about this before. I know I've talked about this on other shows, but you know. One night there, it was just a regular night in North Beach. Uh, Carol Doda, though, I have the strangest sensation, a jazz cigarette with band, and one of them just went like, "Hey, yo, Carol, you know what would be really cool? You took that top off tonight, girl." And she went, "Well, I don't know. If you think it'll help, like, I don't mind.
Well, it won't hurt.
Yeah, I'll do it if you think it's a good idea." And then as she's doing it, like you could totally see the guys going, "Oh my God, don't you? She's doing it. She's doing it. Oh shit, oh shit, she did it." And then the world turned upside down. The documentary, Carol Doda's been dead for like 20 years now,
No.
maybe longer. Um, uh, she kept getting her tits enhanced to the point where she put in too much silicone, and she ultimately got cancer from poisoning, silicone poisoning. That was a thing. Um, Documentary actually interviews two stripper, and she's like, "Yeah, I knew Carol. She's all right."
That story was a roller coaster of emotion. Oh,
Mhm.
she got her tig bitties out. She's dead now. Oh. But she kept getting them enhanced and getting them bigger. Oh, And then she died of cancer. Oh, it's like, Jesus.
I am a storyteller. What can I say?
Whatever. Yeah, there we go. I had my finger on the Anchorman. Heyo. I am very aroused. But then it's every time, oh, cancer comes involved. Yeah, I can't put that now. I can't press that now. Oh, no, she's dead. Oh, never mind. But shout out to the OG stripper. We miss you. R.I.P.C. Shall we get into some top stories, Kush?
Yeah, why not? Could be fun.
Why not? Let's find out what's been going on in this crazy, wacky rock that's revolving around the sun until the sun eventually gets too big and destroys us all.
Hmm.
Is that time for this week's top stories?
It's now time for this week's top stories.
Bubbles.
Where should we start? Oh, let's start. Let's start in California, since we've been talking about California so much. Residents of a California neighborhood are warning other locals to beware of a quote very mean squirrel that has already sent at least 2 people to the emergency room. How do they know it's the same squirrel?
Number two.
Joan Heblack said she was taking her morning walk recently when the squirrel attacked her leg. Another resident said that she and her daughter were attacked by the rodent whilst walking and ended up going to the ER with a wound to her arm. A representative of the local wildlife hospital said squirrels do not carry rabies. Relax. The animals do sometimes turn aggressive when fed by humans, however. Oh, there you go. It's your own fucking fault, Joan. How do they know? Yeah, I would not like to be assaulted by a squirrel. Every time I do see a squirrel, when I'm out walking, getting a little bit frisky up against a tree, does cross my mind. If that fucking jumps on my face, like that alien from
Alien.
From Alien, where it just sucks your face. Like, could you imagine like a squirrel doing that? Like just face fucking you?
I mean, it was a bit in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Touche.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
It's a thing.
I'm just wondering.
It's been well documented.
I'm just wondering how the fuck do they know? Oh, I just got attacked by a squirrel. Did it have brown hair? Yeah, Dave. Oh, it was Dave. How the fuck do you know it was the same one?
Dave.
It's always a Dave.
I have a feeling that if there's 15 squirrels and one of them is acting squirrely, they probably know.
Just set one squirrel with that crazy look in his eye. Oh. Oh, maybe he's like tweaking. Yeah, exactly. If that squirrel ever looks at you like that, he's not trying to lure you into bed.
Run, bitch.
He's trying to fucking claw your face off. Like Freddy Krueger. In lighter news, 2 teenagers and their parents have been fined $227,000. What for, you ask?
Please.
But on top of the fine, they have been ordered to apologize. That's probably the easiest bit. I can do that bit. After the teens filmed themselves urinating into a restaurant's hot pot broth.
Oh, fuck you.
This happened in Shanghai, in China. I'm not gonna.
These are local teenagers?
Yes.
All right, thank God. I was like, if you tell me it was an American, I was like, oh, fuck.
But when I read the story and I found out their names, I adore their parents. I'm going to tell you their names.
I'm standing by.
So the 2 kids, both 17, named Wu and Tang. Oh. Like, I don't want to be like too... what's the word I'm trying to look for? Like, maybe those are common names in China. I don't know.
They are.
I'm hoping that they are fucking big fans of Method Man and ODB. That would be delightful. Cash
Probably.
rules everything around me, baby. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Anyway, what did they do? They took turns standing on a table and urinating into the dish in a private dining room at a branch of the Hey Di Liao restaurant chain in Shanghai. After the post went viral, uh, the restaurant apologized about the incident and said it had destroyed and replaced all the affected utensils. The chain also refunded more than 4,000 affected dining orders.
Oh fuck.
Wait, right, okay, and gave each customer extra compensation worth 10 times what they had paid.
Damn. That's a.
I
I want to
mean,
say that's a good businessman, but also like, hey, but like,
I
don't
think,
put yourself out of business.
yeah,
But I guess that's why it's a $250,000 fine.
it's it was in a private dining room though. Like, so what? How was the other dining guests affected? How they, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I work in the hospitality industry. I don't want to,
Yeah, yeah, no, that's
but
true.
like,
He
if
does. He does.
someone in the restaurant slash bar that I work at just stood up and took a piss into a plate on his table,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, of course, I'm kicking them the fuck out, potentially calling the police, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not refunding everyone else's meal in the fucking restaurant. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Like,
sure there's
how were
more to the
they
story we're not
affected?
hearing. I don't know. You
Like, if it was
inquiring
like
minds
kind of
do want to
they,
know.
if they snuck into the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and took a piss into the soup, then, by all means, my God, lots of people might have had soup piss broth.
Mm-hmm.
But it was their own fucking thing. They pissed into their own pot. I feel like it should be a saying for something. What can it mean? Like, my dad always used to say, "Don't piss into your own pot." What could it mean?
Like pissing other people's pots.
Yeah,
Ah.
you piss in someone else's pot. Don't piss in your own pot. What is that? It's got to be like something. It's something along the lines of similar to don't cut off your nose to spite your face or whatever. That kind of thing. But I'm gonna use
Mm-hmm.
that one. Don't piss in your own pot. And I'm waiting for people to look at me all confused. Look it up.
Let's just keep piss away from everybody's food. Private, public, whatever. Just, Wu Tang, don't do that shit.
Ah, I love them. Wu and Tang. I want to be friends with them. I think they're 17, so they'll probably annoy me eventually. But I just want to have that one opportunity where I can introduce other people. Say, oh, these are my friends. Wu Tang. Come
Well, you'd have to say Wu and Tang.
on. Wu and Tang.
Unless they're with the third guy named Clan, then you go like Wu Tang Clan.
How many people does has to be in a group for it to be defined as a clan?
I don't know, more than three,
Ah, God damn it.
I guess. Like, I mean, more than two is a squad.
Hey Siri, how many people need to be in a group for it to be defined as a clan?
Here's an answer from fandom.com.
Well, fucking read it out, Siri. Come on. I'll go fuck yourself then. Apparently, it says a clan is a group of a few hundred people. What?
Okay.
You apparently so the Wu Tang Clan is a sham. More like Wu Tang
Yeah.
Sham.
Well, the fans are part of the clan, so
True.
they're worldwide, as you've stated. So I'm also surprised that Siri has a British male voice.
Sounds like how. Well, I'm surprised as well because I'm pretty sure I set him up to be Irish.
Oh,
Jesus
well, I
brings.
mean, then he's Irish. I don't know. I'm just telling you.
Well, no, I
That's
think you
not
were
the
right.
lady's
I'm just.
voice.
Well, you can select. You can change the voice. You have
Oh,
many.
fascinating. See, I
You
don't
can.
have an Apple. I don't know.
I think you can go South African. That was always a fun one. Not to offend
Oh
any of our
my.
South African listeners, but your accent is adorable. Like you can't say like if there's every word is an I in it.
Every word.
Yeah, every word. Like if even if they're their own country, South
Mhm.
Africa, if you ask a South African to say South Africa, there's like five I's in there. It's like Sififiki,
Oh my God.
Sif,
Is your nose bleeding when you do
North,
that?
North, East, Sif, and West. That's how they roll. Anyway, the teenager and the parents were ordered to place apologies in designated newspapers. Getting back to Wu and Tang. And
Hmm.
the parents were paid a fine of 2.2 million yuan, the equivalent of $227,000. God dang it.
Uh,
Anyway,
Not
let's
very smart, Woo.
no Wu and Tang. Let's talk about some butt stuff.
Yeah, why not?
It's the main event. So an ER doctor has gone viral for revealing the most outrageous object he's ever removed from a patient's butt.
Oh, do tell, do tell. So wait, but before you do tell, I've heard of mason jars being removed, light bulbs, of course, produce for some reason, the occasional toy. The movie Jackass, they had to remove a race car from a guy.
Yes, I
A
saw that.
little matchbox
Yep.
car, not
But
heavy
they
one.
put it in a condom because they're
They
classy.
did put it because they were being safe.
Yes.
Anyway, so what are we talking about here?
Well, Chicago emergency room Dr. Kenji Oyasu shared that a common problem he encounters in the presence of questionable objects lodged in the rectum. Of these, one anal enthusiast stands out for a sheer object size and seasonable allegiance. So he says, quote, a guy came in whose complaint was personal problems, which I always know is going to be usually butt stuff.
Hmm.
The unidentified patient confessed to the doctor that he and his girlfriend, quote, got a little crazy last night and put something up there. And they were unable to remove it. That's always, the cold sweat, I can imagine.
Hmm.
Like I've been touch wood, very fortunate enough to not be able to remove anything from my butt.
I have been fortunate enough not to put anything in my butt. It's just exit only. So,
Never had a finger up there.
nope. Outside of my colonoscopy, no.
I mean, this is a family friendly show, so we'll not get into it right now. But don't knock it till you try it. Anyway, so they weren't able to remove
Enjoy.
this item. What was it, you ask? It
What
was a
was it?
Yankee Candle.
So that's
Like
like it's like that thing that's like this big.
for those listening, it's probably got a good I would say like a 4-inch girth.
So about like a soup can.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But how crazy were they getting? And how much lube was involved? Was P. Diddy
Hmm,
their supplier? Oh, that's a,
maybe.
that's a throwback. Um, to remove objects like this, you ask, you have to intubate, paralyze the patient with anesthesia, and put them on a ventilator as you would for any other operation.
Okay.
So it's basically you have to just basically numb them so it relaxes all the muscles so you can stretch the butt.
Hmm.
You just
Hmm.
stick your hand up there and pop it out. I also said, I did after identify it was a candle obstructing the exit. He and his staff placed bets on what the scent profile of the candle would be.
Oh, you had to make it fun.
Oh,
So
my kind of guys.
what they discovered? It smelled like butt.
Yeah, I mean, now it does.
French
Smells like
vanilla and
ass.
shit.
It was
Peanut butter
pumpkin
and
spice.
shit. Pumpkin spice and shit.
Pumpkin spice and shit. Well, I'd argue pumpkin spice. I was like, shit anyway, but whatever. In other butt stuff related news,
Oh,
apparently because it adds up,
more to come.
you know how sometimes news articles are like, well, in related things, this happened 3 years ago. In 2022, a French senior citizen shocked doctors when he arrived with a World War One artillery shell lodged in his butt.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
And this was way outside of World War II, World War One.
yeah. This is very far. Like all pretty much all grudges had been dropped at this point, but he was like
They might be picked up again after this.
hashtag. Um,
World War
what
Butt.
what makes what? It's the new title of this episode: World War Butt. I'm writing that one down.
Oh,
Do you know what could possibly be more embarrassing? And I have the answer to this, by the way.
yeah.
What could be more embarrassing than going to the doctor and saying, "Hey, doc, yes, I may be a senior citizen, but I still like to get down. I still like to get a little freaky. I may or may not have a World War One artillery shell in my butt. What could possibly be more embarrassing than that, Kush?" Again,
It
I
goes
have the
off.
correct answer.
The artillery shell goes off inside him.
That wouldn't be embarrassing. That would be very painful.
No, I mean, his face would definitely be red. But what is
Indeed,
the answer, Sid?
indeed. The answer is that it led to the hospital being evacuated due to a bomb scare concerns. How, like, you're just sitting there, might like trying to be like, look, the street, like, look, doc, just crack out the lube. Help me out here. I got this fucking bullet in my butt. And all of a sudden, like, whoop, 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 whoop. We out, everyone, get out. Someone's got a bullet in their butt. In room B24. Like, oh, fuck's sake. And everyone's running past, looking at you, judging you. I wonder if he had to evacuate. Probably
Yeah,
not, I
right.
guess, because
Like,
he was the source of
what's
the
going
scare.
on, everybody? I'm so scared. What's going on?
Yeah, the moral of the story is, as we have said many times on this show, the good folks at the Waffle Box podcast, we don't kink shame. As long as you're not hurting anyone. But a Yankee candle? That's so like it's not point that's not that hasn't got like a soft nub to ease it in.
I mean,
Like
it's wax.
you'd have had to get like a car jack to get that open and then wait the fucking candle in now. This seems insane to me.
Was the candle with the glass jar or just the candle itself? Because
It,
if
it
it's
was
just,
in the glass jar, which is even
oh,
technically
Jesus
more
Christ,
dangerous. Jesus Christ.
which is very more dangerous. Because I was going to float the theories like you melt the bottom of the wax, you can turn it into a phallic shape,
Yeah,
polish it, mold
can
it,
rib it for his pleasure.
and then you can rib it too, and then just right up in there. But no, it was in the jar. Guys, whatever just happened to getting a blowjob? Like,
Maybe.
like, like, holy shit.
Like, hey, honey, there's a power cut and I'm horny. Let's kill two birds with one stone. Why don't you whack that Yankee candle up my butt and light it, and so we can see. Like, do you think they lit it once they put it up the butt?
I mean,
I
I
hope
would
so.
think that's where they were going with that, right?
And he just kind of sat
But
there
then it
with his
just
legs in the air, and she read a book by
by
candlelight.
candlelight.
Yeah,
And then the unimaginable happened. He sneezed
yeah.
or he coughed, and that thing would
I mean,
and it just sucked right
I
in.
can't see this book anymore. What happened? I think we need to go to the hospital.
I'm burning. I'm burning. It burns.
Also, a fucking artillery shell? That's pointy as fuck. That's sharp.
Yeah,
Now, that's
the
gonna
artillery
hurt.
shell super. Yeah, but I doubt it felt good. Well, he probably enjoyed it. But then again, yeah, sneeze, cough, pulled it right in.
Just keep to the classics. Latex. Easy in, easy out. Boom.
I do not understand this
Or,
fascination with the butt.
or just, yeah, I mean, again, not to get too, this is a
I mean, I
family-friendly
kind of get
show.
it.
But,
That's still we're like, come on, man.
not a big,
Mike, we're not putting this in your butt.
no,
Let's. Yeah.
Was that an air
As many
horn?
times as much as you ask. No matter how much you ask, Mike. No matter how much you plead and beg. We are not putting that in your butt.
I'm not a big fan of the butt stuff, I'll be honest. I don't understand it. Anyway, let's move on, shall we?
Yes, please. Please.
To be fair, I don't think we've covered anything so far on this week's show where I can say that anyone really achieved anything. Until now,
Oh shit.
because, it's now time to discover someone that has achieved something with their lives and received a certificate from an Irish brewery. It's now time for this week's Dumb World Record of the Week.
Why?
Why? Why would I? Why? Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why would you want to do that?
This week's Dumb World Record is the return of a legend. It is now
David
time.
Rush?
David Rush is back at it. And normally I try to avoid David Rush records because if you're a fan of the show and you're a historian of the Waffle Box podcast, you know he does a lot. It's for like
We haven't heard from
charity
him in a
or
while, though.
fucking awareness. But this is the first time in a little while I've seen David Rush team up with his tag team partner, who you know I love, Mr. Jonathan Hollywood Hannon.
Oh shit. Are you for real?
They're back. They're back together.
Hollywood Rush.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
for
name
those
of
that
it.
don't know, Jonathan Hollywood Hannon holds the Guinness World Record for man who gave himself the best nickname, because no one else gave him that nickname. He definitely one day said, "Oh, by the way, my nickname's Hollywood Hannon," and everyone's like, "Okay."
Hollywood's my middle name.
Yeah. But what did David Rush and Jonathan Hollywood Hannon get up to? They recaptured dun, 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 a Guinness World Record by enduring, this article says, enduring, which I don't think, because I think they went into this willingly. So I don't feel they had to endure anything. But anyway, David Rush endured 96 wet sponges to the face in 1 minute.
Oh wow.
Which I feel, to be fair, I feel like even though Jonathan Hollywood Hannon is kind of getting some rub here, his name is mentioned. But if anyone holds the Guinness World Record, I would say it was him. Like David Rush just got slapped in the face 96 times with a wet sponge. I feel it's more impressive that Jonathan Hollywood Hannon threw 96 wet sponges in a minute.
Yeah, did he actually physically throw them, or did they have like a t-shirt cannon, or like, because a minute 96 in a minute, that's one every what, 0.66 of a second?
Could you imagine all like the batting cages at baseball, where instead of like it just launching a baseball at you at varying speeds, it's just a wet sponge slapping your face at 96 miles per hour. What's the fastball? But no, I imagine it was just him just going nuts. So yeah, I'm giving more props here to Jonathan Hollywood Hannon. The duo previously held a title with 92 hits, but was surpassed by another team's 93. That's all it says. Doesn't give any credits to that previous team. They're old news, I guess. Fuck them.
Yesterday's garbage.
Rush described the challenge. Well, the challenge was keeping his eyes open to track the incoming sponges, whilst closing them just before impact to avoid scratches.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. This achievement marks David Rush's 181st Guinness World Record.
Nice. Congratulations, David.
Congratulations. And if you do go to, he does a lot of this stuff for charity. I can't remember off the top of my head of the charity. It's something to do with like maths and science awareness and stuff like that. I can't remember the exact name of it. But if you want to go to enjoywafflebox.com and then scroll to the bottom, you can click buy t-shirts. thanks to our little friendship with David Rush, you can buy a t-shirt or a hoodie or whatever with his face on that says David Rush Appreciation Society, and all the profits go to his little charity. So if you do want to help us out by wearing our swag, because people are going to go, what the fuck is that t-shirt? You go, oh, it's from the Waffle Box podcast. What's the Waffle Box podcast? Oh, it's definitely not a mental health podcast hosted by two Irish people. It's something else. And then, but then also you get some money going to charity. So it's a double-ended dildo of greatness.
Right up your bum.
Right up your butt. So go to enjoybox.com, sort at the bottom, and buy that t-shirt or that hoodie. So congratulations there to David Rush and Jonathan Hollywood Hannon. Oh, maybe, do you know what? Well, maybe we could like do a parody of like the NWO t-shirt. Like instead of Hollywood Hogan, have Hollywood Hannon. We could sell that shit as well.
Maybe. Again, I like Hollywood Rush.
Hollywood Rush, like it's a tag team. It's a good tag team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Maybe I'll get some AI to draw it. And they'll have like 7 fingers. But who knows? But there you go. Congratulations to those two. And that wraps up this week's break. Still to come. Oh, on the other flip side. On the flip, I know. You're probably listening at home going, my God, I am full. I am full to the brim of entertainment. This can't possibly continue. Oh, my sweet baby birds, there is more coming up on the other side of this commercial break, including this week's celebrity birthday Blackjack. Kush tries to recover from the devastating loss last week, where he now stands at 11-15. But you can also play along at home. Plus, Kush reviews a movie, and then we've got a feel-good story for you. Oh, I don't think it's going to be quite as good as the one that made us both cry a couple of weeks ago, but it's a good one. It's a good one. So it's well worth sticking around after this short commercial break.
Wow, look at him. I'd do him right now.
Yeah, me too. If he weren't bald.
You may not know it, but this happens to every man at least twice a day. If you're balding, you might as well kiss sex goodbye. Even if you're 16 and have a full head of hair, women can tell if you're going to go bald. And that spells trouble. Let's face it. Women hate bald men, except basketball players. What causes baldness? Don't take this the wrong way, but the explanation may be downstairs. It's bald, and it wants you to be too. Through a partially scientific study, doctors have determined that an abundance of testosterone causes baldness. And let's be honest, who needs testosterone? Now science brings you Castrodon. Castrodon goes to the glands that produce testosterone and kills them, protecting your hair and saving your sex life. Within a few days, you'll notice a big difference. You'll begin to look and feel different. If you are willing to do anything to stop the unspeakable from happening to you, take Castrodon. Remember, baldness is loneliness. May impair driving, timekeeping, map reading, and home improvement skills. Castrodon may also cause periodic moodiness, retail addiction, face painting, and menstruation.
Oh, no.
I feel personally attacked.
Gonna menstruate too? Oh, no. Where? Not for my dick, I hope. But I hope not for my ass either.
Place your bets. It's now time for birthday blackjack.
I also like to live dangerously.
Welcome back to episode 208 of the Waffle Box podcast. It's now time for you guys to play along at home against Kush as we play another round of Celebrity Birthday Blackjack. How this game works is you are going to have to guess how old these 5 celebrities are that celebrate their birthday on the day of this podcast release, which is Wednesday, the 1st of October. Oh my God, it's October, Kush.
How did that happen?
Oh.
Like, I was talking about this at the game the other day. Like, it was literally April last week. It was April last week, Mike Fish.
Now I'm going to have to start thinking about Christmas gifts and shit.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah?
The worst. I hate being nice. Yes, so you have to guess how old they are. So basically, the points tallies on your margin of error. So if your celebrity is 15, you get 54. You're 4 years out, so you score 4 points. And the name of the game is to try to keep your score at 21 or below in total for the 5 celebrities. As a little Brucey bonus, if you get the celebrity's age spot on,
Ooh, that's a bingo.
you get to take 5 points off your score. You're all going to be playing along with Kush. Kush, for 2025, you are currently 11 wins and 15 losses. Still,
Okay,
you can still turn this franchise around.
We can still make the playoffs.
Yeah. Unlike the New York Mets. Ha! Suck it. Are you ready to guess?
Let's roll, Soul.
Number 1.
Do you watch Saturday Night Live?
No, not in a long time.
Oh, well.
I didn't even watch the 50th anniversary special.
Well, good luck on this one then.
Okay.
Celebrity number 1 is Saturday Night Live's Beck Bennett. How old is
no idea who
Beck
that is.
Bennett? He is a
Is he
current
from
staff member.
Copy that. Okay. I'm gonna guess he's like 32.
32 is your opening gambit. Mr.
I
Beck
might even be
Bennett,
a little old.
41.
Oh wow.
I know, right?
9 out.
By that point, you're supposed to.
Not a
you
great
know,
opening, but
if by the time you hit your 40s as a Saturday Night Live, you should be like in the movies or your own shit. Come on, sort that Beck.
well, I know Kenan Thompson is still going strong. Like, isn't he?
Yeah, but he had he has Keenan and Kel to hang his hat on, though. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like if I can't imagine. I mean, it depends how old you are, but if I think of Keenan, I don't think of Saturday Night Live. I think of Keenan and Kel.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But anyway,
sure, I get that. Keenan and Kel's just a little. I was a little too old for it when it finally came out. And anyway, short story. Kenan Thompson is a very nice man.
Indeed.
Number 2.
Celebrity number 2 is professional wrestler. Or I don't know if he's still wrestling, but he was a professional wrestler. Mr. Curtis Axel, aka Son of Mr. Perfect, aka Mr. Joseph Hennig. How old is Joseph Hennig?
Jeez, I want to say he's probably around my age. I'm gonna guess 43, which is younger than me, but still.
43.
He's 26.
46. So not too far out. So you were 3 years out, so that takes you up to 12. Still a little wiggle room. Still got some wiggle room there.
We're okay. We're okay.
You're good.
Number 3. Hell yeah.
Boy, his career did not go the way they thought it was gonna go. Did
No.
it? No.
That's
so
a fact.
what's the Steiner kid? How's he doing?
Oh, Bron Breaker.
Yeah.
Why the fuck they named Bron Breaker? But whatever. He's doing very well. He is primed to be the star of the future.
Yeah.
He is currently aligned
Watching
with Seth
WrestleMania, he's
Rollins and Paul Heyman.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Paul Heyman makes everything interesting.
Indeed.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Actor that R.I.P. He died to save us all from the alien invasion on Independence Day. Mr. Randy Quaid. How old is Randy Quaid? Disclaimer: Randy Quaid is not actually dead. He's still alive. But
although I bet he wishes he was. The fugitive Randy Quaid is
he died so President Pullman could probably get a second term, I imagine.
He's 77.
77.
Lucky 7.
All the 7. All the 7s. 77. He's 75. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
Takes you up to 14. Been worse. You've been worse.
Yeah, that guy's on the lam. He's bouncing checks left and right. And I heard at one point he was hiding in Canada. I don't know anymore. He occasionally does a YouTube video where he's just like, oh my God, Randy, you either need to get medicated or need to get off the meds. I don't know, buddy.
Number 4.
It's very sad. It's very sad.
I pressed 2 buttons at the same time now.
Number 4.
Number 4. This person ruined the MCU, according to nerds that hate women. Brie Larson. Happy birthday, Brie Larson.
She'd not ruin the MCU, but her movie was not good. I like her sequel. Anyways, Brie Larson. She's 33.
33?
That even might be too old. I'm saying 33.
33.
That even might be too old, though.
Sticking to his guns. Miss Brie Larson. 36 today. Happy birthday, Brie.
Okay, we're just inching along here, but we're still okay.
Takes you up to 17.
36.
I mean, she's a good-looking anything. But that's enough for now.
Yeah, right.
Number 5.
Star of The Hangover and host of Between Two Ferns, Mr. Zach Galifianakis. How old is Zach Galifianakis?
53.
53. He's going straight in there. He's confident. You can fucking 53. Boom. Mr. Zach Galifianakis is 56, which means, Mr. Hayes, you find this score of 20, which means, once again, you, sir, are a winner.
You win.
Woo! I was getting worried there.
I feel like we needed some more hype music there. You know, just There we go. Congratulations, Kush. If you are playing along at home, and I hope you you can let us know what your score was in this comment section of the YouTube video below, or you can hit us up on Twitter at Waffle Box or on Blue Sky at Waffle Pod. But that wraps up the October 1st edition of Celebrity Birthday Blackjack. Because it's now time. Pay attention now. Focus. This is your time to shine, baby. It's now time for Kush to review a movie in a section that we like to call Kush's Movie Review.
Kush's Movie Review.
This week's Kush's Movie Review is One Battle After Another. A documentary which highlights what it's like to be married. Am I right, fellas? Can't live with
actually genuinely
Can't
funny.
live without him. Kush.
That was genuinely funny.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Tell us about this movie.
Yeah, man. So this is One Battle After Another. By the way, the title is the worst thing about this movie. We'll get more into that a little bit later. I wouldn't say it's a hard R, but it is rated R. It is pretty lengthy at 2 hours 41 minutes. You know what? Didn't feel one minute of it.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, but this is me. People are going back and forth on that. But believe me, I understand. This is written and directed by Mr. Paul Thomas Anderson, PTA. If you're wondering why you remember that name, well, I think his biggest movie date is still his freshman film, Boogie Nights. That's the movie he did. He also did Licorice Pizza and The Phantom Thread. Both of those movies I fucking hated, just like by a lot. I hated both of those movies. This is based on despite PTA writing this, he wrote the screenplay. This is based on a book called Vineland by Thomas Pynchon. I've never heard of it. Vineland, I think, would have been a better title for the movie. Despite the fact that I have it written down here, and it's only because I have it written down here. Last week, I've been going, after one battle, another. another battle after one. Like I keep just like scrambling all the words. I don't know what it is about this. Into this feeling like it was homework. I was not looking forward to this. The runtime, I was definitely not looking forward to this. I've been seeing the trailer for this for 6, maybe 7 months, and it's just like, oh fuck. I'll watch it if it means I don't have that goddamn trailer anymore. Um, I up with that trailer. That trailer is some bullshit because this is a fantastic fucking movie. Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, Tiana Taylor, who I'm brand new to. I don't know her before this movie. Regina Hall, and then Chase Infinity, freshest fucking name ever. Heard of this young lady either, but that's because this is her first film. She did a streaming series, and then she's in some music video. Everyone's very good in this. This is about Leonardo DiCaprio is a part of a militia or well, call it a militia, call it a resistance, call it rebellion, call it terrorism, call it a bunch of things, and you're all correct. They're called the French 77. He's actually the demolitions expert, and he's a little fried as it is already when he's a young man. Um, he hooks up with Tiana Taylor and Regina Hall. DiCaprio and Taylor end up having a child that ends up being Chase Infinity, and Tiana Taylor not getting used to being a mom. She's quite bored about it. She likes the revolution. She likes stirring the shit. She likes fucking the program up and just society's laws. And she's a revolutionary. That's all I can say. They definitely help out people like stuck in those border jails. They release a bunch of those people. They're trying to help people get across the Mexican border. They rob a bank a couple times, and they're all over the place. And then one day things go bad. Tiana Taylor kills a guy at a bank robbery, and then they have to go on the lam. So she just heads south. She just goes into Mexico. She disappears, and well, quite frankly, we don't know whatever happens to her. Spoiler alert. Leonardo DiCaprio, though, is forced to go on the lam as well, and he spends the next 15 years just undercover, not doing any revolutionary stuff, just trying to navigate being a father to Chase Infinity. And while this is all going on, Sean Penn, he's a cop, he's a soldier, he's a soldier who's a cop. I don't know. Sean Penn's a bad motherfucker in this, and is turned on to no end by Tiana Taylor because she breaks into his office one day after he's had a couple pops. It was at the end of the day. He was punched out. Um, and basically, she just talks to him like he's never been talked to before, and he could not find it sexier. He actually gets erect with a gun pointed to his head, and he's just like,
Ooh.
"This is the greatest day ever." But I'm also gonna fuck you up. So he's way part of this chaos, and then I don't know how much of this I want to give, but there's a white supremacy group called the Christmas Adventure Club. And when they greet each other, Mike Fish, they say Merry Christmas. And the response is, Hail Saint Nick. Their scenes are the funniest scenes in this whole movie. And yeah, my man over in the UK, Mr. Marshall, he's right. There's a lot of tone changes, but there was also tone changes in Boogie Nights as well as the Licorice Pizza. Where does Benicio del Toro come into all this? I was
Where
worried he was going
indeed?
to play another silly character because he's a strip mall kung fu guru. You know, he teaches karate classes. He's actually Chase Infinity's sensei, and that's his whole gimmick. Everybody calls him sensei, sensei this, sensei that. He's actually running part of the Coyote operation on his own. He's got his own little thing happening, and their paths just happen to cross just very randomly, or at least it's never alluded to that like they go to the sensei because he's part of the revolution. Um, he's just he's sneaking in people across the border, and then he's trying to place them in houses and get them jobs and like very connected man. And the entire time, while chaos is just reigning supreme, Benicio del Toro is just swaggering, just strutting, cracks a cold beer. He's like, "Calm down, Bob. You gotta breathe. Like, just everybody listens to him, everybody respects him, everybody follows his word. No one questions him. I think one time he had to raise his voice, but that was because a 13-year-old was playing on his cell phone. Anyway, um, this movie is fantastic. Again, I was pleasantly surprised by it. Again, way too early to tell, but I think this is another contender for the best picture. I think Paul Thomas Anderson will definitely get a best director's nomination. He'll most likely get a best adapted screenplay nomination. There's a lot happening in this movie, and when I wasn't just like blown away by what's unfurling in front of me, I was on the edge of my seat going, "Where are we going with this?" Again, 2 hours, 41 minutes, did not feel one second of it, man. Like when it was over, I was like, that was great. I don't know if it has the best ending. Definitely not a perfect movie by any means, but there's so much cool cinematography, and there's this thing with the hills where they just continue to slope, and the cameras uh, they glued a camera to the bumper, Mike. So it's just like you're just seeing it. Just anyways, one battle after another. Worst thing about it is the goddamn title, but 5 out of 5. Enthusiastic 5 out of 5.
Enthusiastic 5 out of 5.
Enthusiastic 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna question you, Sir Kush. You are much more of a movie savant than I will ever be.
Well, you like what you like.
But I'm pretty similar to where you're running at. Like as soon as I see like a running time of that long,
Hmm.
I'm like, oh my ass is gonna hurt by the time this movie gets good.
I mean, if you remember, the last DiCaprio movie we had was the what was the Flowers of the Sun or whatever, like the Scorsese movie that was 3.5 hours long, and it was just like, bruh, can we just get like a nice tight 100 minutes? But I no, I had no problem with the runtime on this whatsoever.
Well, there you go. Check it out. One battle after another, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and other people. 2 hours, 41 minutes, but an enthusiastic 5 out of 5 from Mr.
I would like to see this again. I don't know if in the
Oh,
theater, but I would definitely like to see this again.
well, look at that. He's
Hmm.
going for sloppy seconds. He don't care. He enjoyed the movie that much. Shall we wrap things up, Kush? Shall
I
we?
think it's time. Yeah,
Are the people ready? Are you ready?
the people are never ready.
Never ready for this. It's now time to wrap this show up in a nice, neat little bow and make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's now time for this week's feel good story of the week.
It's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again?
Get reading glasses soon. Love you.
This week's feel good story comes to us from Texas. I know, shocking, right? But it does. So there you go.
Okay.
But it happened actually, the feel good story started 7 years ago
Oh,
when a college senior named Jerry Romano, which is a great fucking name.
no relation to Joey Ramone.
No, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing in Texas because that Jerry Romano needs to be in fucking like South Jersey somewhere.
Yeah, it's very, very dense with the Italian.
Yeah, he's got like orange skin and big fat gold chains on. Anyway, and he pronounces it mozzarella. 7 years ago, a college senior named Jerry Romano, forget about it, was skateboarding near the University of Texas when he swerved to avoid a car and slammed into a ditch, breaking his wrist. Uh-oh.
Hmm.
He then made a choice that would change his life. Rather than calling an ambulance, which I don't blame him because it's fucking expensive as
Expensive.
shit,
Yeah,
he decided to call an Uber to go to the
yeah, smart.
hospital.
Hmm.
When the driver, Benny Lukumu, arrived, Romano was still lying on the ground. The Uber driver, Lukumu, helped him into the car. Their first stop
Yes.
was urgent care, but Romano's injury was too serious, and he was quickly sent to the emergency room. Lukumu insisted on driving Romano to the hospital at no charge.
Nice. Good for
He
you.
then found out that the Romano had no family nearby to come help him. Lukumu, who had immigrated to the United States from the Congo at age 25 and knew what it was like to be far away from loved ones, so he took charge, signed Jerry Romano into the ER, and then sat with him from 2 p.m. till 8 p.m.
Wow.
until Jerry Romano's grandmother was able to make it to the hospital from outside of town, from Houston.
Whoa. Okay.
She offered Lukumu payment, which he politely refused, though he did agree to join them for dinner.
That's
Gesture that has cemented a friendship that has lasted 7 years now.
That's a wonderful story.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it just? Like,
And
in
by
a
the way, yeah,
world of shitheads, be a Benny Lukumu.
Be a Benny Lukumu. That's a t-shirt.
Be a Benny Lukumu. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out to us, Benny. We'll donate the money somewhere. But yeah. Meatballs for Heroes or something like that. For Jerry Romano. He's good meatballs, but my mama's.
Delightful.
Gabagoo.
Gabagoo.
Gabagoo. But yeah, shout outs to Benny Lukumu for being just generally a nice fucking human being. Which it's it doesn't get too deep. But exactly. It's like this guy just did really decent things. Don't get me wrong, he went above and beyond, but he was just a nice guy, and we're like, oh my god, did you hear about that one time someone was nice?
It costs nothing to be nice, people. And you're having a bad day, but I bet you do something nice and it'll make you feel better. It'll definitely make that person feel better.
Just the facts, ma'am.
That's just the facts, man, of the episode. But I'm gonna press the G button, and because Benny, you deserve this golf clap. More than wraps up another edition of the Waffle Box podcast. Make sure you check out enjoywafflebox.com for potential new t-shirts where we're just going to plagiarize Hollywood Hannon and maybe the Benny Laguna t-shirt. Well, who knows? Check it out. That's coming out soon. Kush,
buddy.
What have you been up to lately? Is episode 2 of the podcast come out? Yep.
The Reflections of Quantum Leap. I believe that comes out possibly even the same day that this one does.
What?
Yeah, Wednesday. You'll get a double dose of Kush on Wednesday the 1st. So yeah, the Reflections of Quantum Leap should come out. That's episode 2, and that's with James Marshall and Troy Anthony Grant. James Marshall actually went ahead and invited me onto another podcast he does. It's just a one-time thing. It's called The Main Event, MAINE, and it is a Stephen King film podcast. They already have 11 episodes out right now on Spotify, and he brought me in to talk about what we talked about last week, The Long Walk. So we did 70 minutes on it. I got to hear it earlier today. It's very nice, compact, and edited well. And that, I believe, is coming out on the 22nd of October.
Yeah, that was shot. Ooh, he edits podcasts. Whatever. We're too lazy for that here.
Yeah.
We just raw dog it. So yes, check that out then. The main event, was it?
The Main Event. MAINE, as in, Castle Rock, Maine.
Is that, or the state Maine?
The state Maine, but yeah.
Is that out now? So your episode is out now?
No, October 22nd, I believe. But there are 11 other episodes out as of this moment on Spotify.
Yeah, but none of them involve you.
I know, but that's going to change.
Who are these animals that record a podcast and go, hey, I've recorded this podcast, I've edited it, it's good to go. When should we release it? 4 weeks? Like, it's... what?
They have a plan. Don't worry about it.
Whatever. Alright, so yeah. But anyway, on Wednesday, the 1st of October, get a double dose of Kush. But obviously, I mean, at this point, I think if you're this far deep, I imagine you probably have listened to the Waffle Box podcast, so I appreciate that. Go listen to Reflections of Quantum Leap. And then at the end of the day, if you've still got some time on your hands, fuck around, listen to the Pasta Gravy podcast with my friend Alex Middleton. He is a stand-up guy, and I don't want to. He's
pretty cool.
He's a double dad now. # congratulations.
Congratulations,
Alex Middleton over there. But until next time, take care of yourselves. Be like Benny Lakumu and each other.
That's all, folks.
Play me off, Johnny.